What's up, families? Welcome to Davis Family Fun. So today I am teaching my 11-year-old son how to cook. Our first meal is going to be curry chicken. We're doing curry chicken, white rice, and spinach. I think that green stuff is. Okay. So far we already seasoned up the curry chicken. As you can see, we're just letting it soak a little bit. See? Yes. Okay, we have some potatoes in there. We use the curry seasoning, the little garlic, a little soul food seasoning right here, and a little meat tenderizer. We use a little bit of that. We have onions.
We have the sweet pepper.
Yes, the sweet pepper right here and stuff like that. So we're mixing it, letting it soak. And now I have a potato. He just washed it. So now we're going to put it in there. We're wearing masks because the curry is a little strong.
Yeah.
So that's why we put the mask on. The curry's a little strong because I'm mixing two different flavors of curry. I'm using the mild as well as a little bit of spicy just to give it that little island taste. So yeah. So now I'm just putting the potatoes and stuff in here. All right, so I just put the potatoes in. One moment, let me grab a glove. So I just need one hand with the gloves. I don't need two, because I'm just going to mix it. Okay, I had two gloves on, but I took it off. Now I have one. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to mix it up.
Yeah, I mixed up last time, but...
Okay. Wait, it's not really... Okay, so we're going to mix it up. Yeah, he mixed it up before. Yeah. So now I'm doing it now. And again, I have my mask on because the curry is so strong. The curry, the onions, it's just a whole lot of y'all. All right, so here it is. So now I'm just going to let the curry just sit here with all these seasoning and everything. The seasoning and all this stuff. I'm going to let it sit for like a few minutes, okay? So now we're going to move on to the rice. Okay, guys, so we're back. So now we're going to wash the rice, okay?
Wash. And this is like where I'm usually, after that, always wash the dishes.
Yes. So now we're going to pour that in there. Okay. So now I'm going to show him. Nice. Oh, it's a little dark. The back camera is a little dark. So you're just going to wash it. You got to make sure you wash it to get the starch out and all of that stuff. Flip it back. Okay. So see, you're going to do like that now. Okay. Pause it for a second. All right. So we're going to rinse it like a couple of times. This is the first time. So now we're going to wash it a couple of times. I'm going to show him how to do it. So when you do it, you just put your hands and pour the water off. And hold your hands so it don't. So see, that's the second time. Not a lot. You gotta wash it at least 3 times, okay? Whenever you're doing rice, you gotta make sure you wash it at least 3 times. Here, try. You could try on the last part. Just mix that. Put your hands in the rice.
Like that?
Yeah, move it around. There you go. Yeah, just like that. And move it around. Okay. Okay. All right, so there you go. That's the third time. So now we're going to pour off the water and then put it on the stove. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to turn the stove on so we can wait. We're going to turn on the stove.
The back one or the front one?
Put it on the front one. I'll always put rice on the one that a lower one so it don't burn fast. Okay, so now we're going to turn it on.
Which?
Yeah, that one's the back. Okay, so see, when you hear it blinking like that, you have to keep turning it till it stops. Okay, so now it's on 7. That's good. It's on 7. And then there go the fire, and that's the rice. Okay, so now we're going to do the spinach right here. We're going to wash it, cut it up, put a little black pepper, put a little bit of soul food seasoning in there. Just pick it up.
Oh, yeah, it's the water's hot.
But why do you have the water on hot? You got to turn it back to warm. Okay, so see? And then we have the black pepper. And then I have a little butter to put in it also. And then we have to cut it up because we're cooking it regular. It's not in a can. Okay? One moment. Okay, so now we're going to do the spinach like I was saying before. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna wash it.
Here you go, Mommy.
What? Oh no, I don't need it. Thank you though, because I'm filming the way I'm filming it is full. If I do it like that, then it's gonna be halfway. See you. I need it like a hot. Wait, 1 second. Maybe I can use that for a little bit of it. So you just want to wash it. So I'm just washing it right now.
But then this plug right here.
I don't even think we need 2. Okay, so we're washing it. They can't really see. We need a cameraman. You always have to make sure you wash, make sure it looks clean. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so now we're just gonna cut it up. Let's do one at a time. It's not hot. Okay, so first on the rice, we're gonna come back to the rice and we're gonna put some butter. You don't need much. See, like just a little bit.
Yeah, not that much.
Like about here. That's good. And then you just put the butter. You always have to make sure you put butter in your rice. The butter gives it that taste, you know? Because it's not gonna taste. It's not gonna taste that good without butter, basically. Now open the cabinet right here. Let me get the salt. Okay, just gonna sprinkle. How does that thing grow? We're just gonna sprinkle a little bit. Here, put this back. Thank you. Let me get a spoon so we can stir it, because you want to make sure. You know why you have to stir it when you put the salt in the butter?
No.
You have to stir it so all the flavor can cook together. If you don't stir it, the butter is just going to be in one place. So you have to make sure you stir it up. So now we're just going to cut it up. Here, hold this. Just tilt it a little bit on me. Okay, so we're just gonna hold it like that. Sorry, I got a little butter on it. That in it? Huh? Okay, so see? Like that. I'm mostly handling the knife because I don't want him to get cut. But yeah, see, we're cutting it up and stuff right there. As he get older, I will let him use the knife and stuff. But for now, I'm just letting him doing it slowly so he can, you know, catch what I'm doing. I think we only needed one thing. Holy wash. And see, this thick part is part of the best part. It gives it that flavor. Okay, so see? All right. And now we're going to do the... Oh my gosh, I think we washed too much. But it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so this part that I already cut, I'm just going to put it over here. I'm going to put it over here in the pot. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and cut up the rest of this. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and cut. You want to try?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. So now I'm going to let him try. So do what I did. There you go. Hold it. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then push your finger up as you go. Okay, and then cut down there. Okay, and there you go. Always make sure your finger is far. There you go. Far away from where you're cutting. Okay, good job. Okay, so I'm just going to finish up and cut the rest. One. Okay, so you can stand back on the chair if you want to be tall. So I'm just going to finish cutting the rest of this up so I can put it in the pot. Add a little water and the ingredients and all that good stuff. So we're almost done. So see, whenever you're cutting, you have to always move your hand further up. Like if you're cutting this, you don't keep your hands close by. You move it up and then you just cut. Because if you keep your hands too close by, then you can get cut. Because that happens sometimes. Even, you know, the chef in the restaurant, sometimes that happens. So you just have to be careful. All right. So now I'm just going to put the rest of it in here.
Did you boil it?
Yeah, we're going to add... catch a little water in this cup. Because we're going to add a little water first and so we can cook it up. Because it's raw right now. It's not like it's in a can where it's already cooked.
I put cold water.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, we'll be right back. All right, go ahead. So now that's the spinach. So we're going to pour the water. Yeah, just pour it all around it. Get a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit more water to the spinach. Yeah, just pour it around it. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so hold this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little black pepper to it. Everybody put their own stuff, you know. You can always... And then I'm going to use a little soul food seasoning. So that way it can, you know, boil down nicely and have that little taste to it, you know, instead of just tasting pure just spinach. Okay? All right, that's enough. I'm going to stir it up also. And then I'm going to add a little butter to it. It doesn't matter what butter. You can use liquid butter, stick butter, as long as you use butter.
Yeah. But solid butter is good.
And then you just don't use, I can't believe it's not butter. Okay, so you're going to put it there. And then we're just going to stir everything up. We're going to stir everything up and then just let it cook. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to turn on the stove. Okay, here. Go ahead. Yeah, you're going to push it. And remember, turn. Put it on like 3. Yeah, there we go. Put it on 3. That's perfect. And see, that's on. Okay, so now we're going to need a little cover. You see a little pot cover over there next to the white plate? We're going to need that. Yes. So just sit it on top. Okay, that's perfect. So now this is the pot for the curry chicken. So I'm going to get it. Hold this. All right. So now for the curry chicken, what you're going to do, you just put a little oil in the pot because you don't want the meat to stick to the pot. You don't need a lot because you're not frying it. So, yeah. You just put a little bit of oil in there. And then the same thing. You just turn it on. Okay. And this is the meat. So you could put the meat at 7. Everything else, you want to make sure you turn it down, especially the rice. Just put a little bit. That's it. And just let it get hot. Pause for...
Alright guys, we're back. So now we're putting the chicken into that one over there, the pot.
Yeah. Okay. See, this is the curry chicken. Putting it in the bowl. Okay, so at this point you want to make sure you get all the chicken inside the pot. And then once you get all the chicken in, you just let it cook for a little bit. And then you're going to add all the onions and all of this stuff that's in it. But first you want to make sure you get all the meat inside the pot so you can start cook a little bit. Okay, so like that. And it's curry chicken, so a lot of the pieces are small. So you want to make sure that you get all the pieces. All the little pieces. Like that.
Alright. We just got a little bit closer so you can see the pan pop.
Right. Now we're just gonna let it cook for a little bit. And then, okay, I got all the chicken. So you see this stuff, this is gonna go after. So we're gonna let that cook for a little bit, a couple minutes. And then, okay. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a little bit more water.